Our childhood is so memorable, right? And as we become older, we become sad and depressed, and it is real. Like our childhood is cherished with full of memories, like how we laughed, how we smiled, how we played on the playground, how we played with our friends, our brothers and sisters, our cousins. But adulthood is all about depression and sadness, and that is a true fact. But William Wordsworth, a romantic poet, gave a solution to that. And today I will talk about that. So, who is William Wordsworth? Like, William Wordsworth is a really persuasive and popular romantic poet. And what is romantic poem? Romantic poems are like in industrial revolution in 19th century. Like we know what is 19th century, right? 1800 AD or 1800 common era to 1899 common era, almost 200 years ago, when industrial revolution struck into England. Every people of England was more focused on industrialization, materialization. They were focusing on capitalism. They were trying and hustling to become rich. So they were forgetting about like spirituality, and since they were forgetting about spirituality, their life, the heart, the common things that we value as a human being. So William Wordsworth give a solution to that how to be happy even we become an adult person. So William Wordsworth in his ode names is the name is big. The original name is Ode, Intimations of Immortality from the Recollections of Early Childhood. But in shortcut in Google, in everywhere, it is written at Ode, Intimations of Immortality. So William Wordsworth, like this poem is about 11 stanza. And what is stanza? Stanza is para, basically para in a poem. So William Wordsworth at first stanza, like this video, like I will explain it in three parts. Like William Wordsworth, how in Ode, Intimations of Immortality, explained how we miss our childhood in first part. Second part is prenatal existence and the art's perspective. The third category is adulthood and the ultimate solution that William Wordsworth gave to us. So William Wordsworth is saying like how he misses his childhood when he was a child. There was a time, poem has started. There was a time when meadow, grove, and stream, the earth and every common sight, to me did seem apparelled in celestial light. Everything, meadow, grove, stream, earth, every common sight, to me did seem apparelled in celestial light, beautifully illustrated into my eyes. The glory and the freshness of a dream which was really glorified and was fresh. In childhood, we felt it, right? The rainbow comes and goes, and lovely is the rose. The moon doth with delight look round her when the heavens are bare. Like he was missing when the rainbow where came and went, the rose were red, the moon with clear sky at night, at starry night, was beautiful to him. But he said that, but yet I know wherever I go, that there hath passed away glory from the earth. He misses that, no, I misses my childhood. Like now I am an adult, I am feeling like I'm really depressed or sad. But when I was in childhood, I was feeling everything was really beautiful. So he more says about like the birds were singing a joyous song Now while the birds thus sing a joyous song, and while the young lambs bound as to the tabor's sound, these things. Then he said that a timely utterance gave that strong relief, and I again am strong. It is a beautiful line, philosophical line. When we explain to other person about our feelings, our thought becomes relieved, and we again become strong. Here William Wordsworth felt it too. So then in the second part I talked about the prenatal existence. What is prenatal existence? In William Wordsworth philosophy, or in whole romantic poems philosophy, prenatal existence is something that our existence was beyond our birth. William Wordsworth explained that before our birth we were in heaven. All right, we were blessed with blissness and blessedness of God. But since we were born, the earth where felt ourselves into her pleasures, and as we become older, the whole pleasures and everything surrounds us with a web and makes us forget our divinity, that we were came from heaven, the heavenly delightness was inside us. We forget that. Why? Because art makes it that. But there is I also say about art's perspective. William Wordsworth doesn't blame art. Like he says that art fills her lap with pleasures of her own, yearning she hath in her own natural kind, and even with something of a mother's mind, and no unward due aim, the homely nurse doth all she can to make her foster child, her inmate man, forget the glories he hath known, and at imperial palace whence he came. Like okay, like we had divinity, but art has no, like you can blame art. Like arts as a mother, it is her duty to actually forget, to let ourselves forget that everything that like she nursed us. All right, the earth nursed us. Her duty is to let us forget all the glories we knew, and the imperial palace. Here imperial palace is basically heaven whence we came. Like the main philosophy is this: when we are childhood, in our childhood we are innocent. All right, we are innocent, we do not have any sins, we have a pure heart, everything ourselves surrounding us seems to be beautiful to us, everything is beautiful, everything is emotional. But as we grow older, like as Sigmund Freud said about ego, superego, and the thing that as we grow older, like we care about society. All right, we become anxious, and we care about how others people will think about us. All right, like even in this video, like I am stammering too much, but I don't stammer that much. Why? Because and a bit of anxiety is working on me. All right, but I need to overcome it, and that is what William Wordsworth said, that anxiety surrounds us. That's why we become feared as we grow older. So the last thing, as I will say, that even let me go to the first part again. Like he even said that a child's mind, whose exterior semblance doth believe thy soul's immensity. Like he's explaining that a child's soul is immense than an adult. Like a child is the best philosopher in the world. Thy heritage, thou I among the blind, that deaf and silent readest the eternal mind, haunted forever by the eternal deep, haunted forever by the eternal mind. Mighty prophet, seer blast, on home, how those truths do rest, which we are toiling all our lives to find. Like even an adult who were searching all his life to search a philosophy to fulfill himself, he cannot find it because he do not have it, because he forget his real divine destiny. Like he where came from heaven, like he forgot it because earth has already filled himself with all the anxiety and depression he needs. So that's why William Wordsworth again saying, "Why with such earnest pains dost thou provoke the years to bring the inevitable yoke? Thus blindly with thy blessedness at strife, full soon thy soul shall have her earthly fright, and custom lie upon thee with a weight heavy as frost and deep almost as life." He is explaining that why we are provoking ourselves into the inevitable yoke or inevitable pain, why we are blindly following the blessedness, and full soon thy soul shall have her earthly fright. He is explaining that soon we will have all the earthly fright we will we should have as a weight, and custom lie upon thee with a weight heavy as frost. The weight with all earth will give us, like the anxiety, pain, everything, it will be heavy as frost and deep almost as life, which is not true life. True life is divinity. So what is the solution? I mean, obviously William Wordsworth give a solution, right? Like, okay, it's fine. Prenatal existence, we had existence before earth, we were in heaven, we were innocent, that's why everything seems to be beautiful to us. Now we are adult, we are so depressed. I mean, now what's the solution? He's saying that we need to remember, I mean, those beautiful memories from our childhood. All right, they will never perish, they will never perish. He's saying that uh, to perish never, which neither listlessness nor mad endeavor, nor man nor boy, not man nor boy, not all that is at enmity with joy, can utterly abolish or destroy. Our beautiful childhood can be destroyed by no one. So, in the last, he gave the ultimate solution. Thanks to the human heart by which we live, thanks to the standardness, its joy and fears. Like he's thankful to people's joy and fears. To me, the meanest flower that blows can give thoughts that do often lie too deep for tears. Last line is explained like a philosophy of 1,000 years. Thoughts that do often lie too deep for tears. Like thoughts, our childhood memories, we cannot even feel, or we cannot even driven out of this feeling through our tears. It is too deep for tears. Our emotion, our childhood memories is too deep for tears. Even if we cry 1,000 of years, we cannot. Even if we cry for 1,000 years, we cannot forget our childhood memories. He also thanked the human hearts, human emotions, human joys, human fears, all the things that makes our lives meaningful. Here also, William Wordsworth explained that how honesty, how good virtue, good values, like ethical consideration, yeah, ethical goodness is important for our life's meaningness. We need to care about honesty, like we need to love the nature and the god. The main philosophy of romantic poem is that the relationship between man and nature, and between man and god, humans need to feel it. A man need to feel it. A man need to go to nature. A man need to give a morning walk and feel the nature and convey a gratitude to the god. William Wordsworth is a great poet, and his poem is full of philosophy. I, as an English graduate student, I don't know if I explained it correctly, but I tried to explain how William Wordsworth gave us the ultimate therapy or the medications we need to get rid of our depression. Thank you, everyone.